Oh, they are practically sitting in my fucking trunk! I can't fucking lose them! They're shooting at our tires!
Get down.
We're down on the ground. All of you will blood on our hands. Put your hands in the air.
Welcome to Payday 2, Overkill Software's sequel to hit indie title Payday the Heist. A title that pits 4 savvy criminals against local law enforcement. This is iteration done right. More maps, more guns, more add-ons, more masks, and more crime. There are elements here that a slightly naughtier developer might exploit in order to push microtransactions or a full free-to-play model on consumers. Upgrades, cosmetics, side grades and XP, it has everything that EA would just love to monetize. They didn't. Overkill Software packaged everything you need right into the $24.99 price tag. The first and most notable difference in this iteration is that your mission list is no more. Replaced with Crime.net, missions are viewed live on a mock-up city map, which works as a server browser, where crime missions pop up in order to create your own job, or you can see the jobs of others enjoyed from there. This wouldn't be such a big change if it were running on the same set mission dynamic, which meant that without future DLC, replayability was nominal. Crime.net's missions are fundamentally dynamic, because whilst there are a set number of maps, the missions within them vary. For instance, a job on one of the bank maps might be to secure the cash and make an escape. On another mission, it might be to secure the vault but burn the cash inside, with some issues along the way, such as repowering the building because of police interference. This in itself isn't even a major change, which is where Payday finds its soul. Certain missions found on Crime.net might take multiple days, meaning multiple missions. These missions have a dynamic microcosm within themselves. Between days 1 and 2, your getaway vehicle might be ambushed, requiring a cinematic standoff between yourselves and the FBI or police. These intersections break up the days required to get to Payday, the big cash payout. Multiple mission-based jobs loosely follow a story, and they break away from the one-day job's potential repetition. There are missions where you can either steal or destroy government weapons, break into the FBI and smuggle bags of cocaine into the back of a yacht or a helicopter. Multiple mission objectives too have been improved, with a bunch of secondary objectives you can go for before you make your escape. There's always something else to steal, it's just a matter of whether you think your party has the skill enough to do it without getting gunned down. For those who enjoyed the original dynamic of Payday the Heist, there's plenty for you too. New, similar maps are available on Crime.net with larger, more detailed areas. Breaking into a shopping mall and stealing as much money as you can before making your escape is tense, and it allows for players to split up and make their own way around the area. The upgrade trees are lengthy and necessary, but they can be seen as flawed, in that having an unbalanced party can be lethal. It's very easy to run out of ammunition quite early in the heist, and if you don't have anyone with an ammo drop, you'll have to rely on running past swarms of police to pick up ammo. Likewise, playing without a full team, or with the AI who don't really do anything but shoot, can be very problematic. If you want to hone your skills, you can head down to the new Safe House. This feature isn't particularly useful, but it acts as a virtual world where you can visit everything you've acquired. From guns to equipment, money to jobs, you can walk around this virtual home viewing and comparing items you bought and won. The strange thing is, all customization and shopping is done in the main menu's interface, where you can see everything, making the Safe House sort of redundant. But that said, it's extra content which hadn't seemed to deter away from anything else, and it does help set a criminal underworld tone much better than the original. Weapon customization has also been heavily improved. Often this feature is useless in many games where you could do the job just as well with any other weapon, but because the weapons are so starkly different in Payday 2, it works a treat, albeit an expensive one. Upgrades are very expensive and it will take you a long while to upgrade everything. Having gadgets like sentry turrets can help in some of the toughest situations. That said, if you don't want to go in guns blazing, you can complete many of the missions completely in stealth without even being seen. This does require a decent team, and it needs to be discussed before you go in. I couldn't do it, and that's why there's no footage of it, but you can find that kind of thing on YouTube if you look around. All this makes Payday 2 2013's best FPS offering so far. The shooting has been much improved and guns feel meaty with great ragdolls, and everything just feels so rewarding. From taking objectives on the map to simply holding off the fuzz, Payday 2 brings a complex team effort into the comprehensible, and makes even the smallest of tasks feel ultimately useful. It's a joy to play with strangers online and with friends, and it almost has infinite replayability thanks to the Crime.net random mission pop-ups and multiple day story-based missions. DLC could extend this further, but for now there's more than enough to get budding criminals going. Just make sure you're a team player or you're going to end up sad. Sad, like sad Liam Neeson.